So, without further ado, we are going to get into the grand final for ACL Melbourne 2012 Gears of War 3. Arguably, accordingly, the best two Gears teams in the country at it right now, Exile 5 and Mindfreak. These guys are all Gears of War freaks. They are gods in their own right. As we see now, we do have Exile 5, formerly known as BBR, and Mindfreak, also known as their better name, which was Legacy back in the day. But congrats to them picking up that organisation. Of course, Mindfreak is a great organisation. Very good to see organisations and sponsors and whatnot beginning to get into Gears of War 3. It lets the community know they're doing a good job getting Gears of War 3 noticed around Australia. So it's just a reward for all that hard work the community puts in. But without further ado, 5 seconds away, who should we jump on with first there, Durka?
Let's try Scissor.
We'll try Scissor Hands, rightio.
I remember watching him in one of the earlier online rounds just destroy this map. So interesting.
X5 Scissor is a freak of nature when it comes to this game. He has one of the fastest wall bounces I've seen. And I was going to actually say, look at Cruzy to grab that talk bow early, but as I say that, look, the Exile 5 rush is occurring. And then behind them, Cruzy just abandoned his post, and that allowed Trap to get killed. But then Dave got that kill there on Lewis with those incendiary grenades. Immediately a 3-on-3 situation. But X5 have talk bow control. They have top control, which is a good thing, but it can also bite you in the behind, because when you're trapped up there, of course, you are, as I just said, you are trapped. You cannot get out if they hold it down. We see Dave here holding down this corner. Scissor there, he's just trying to stay alive, not take as much damage as Dave would like to put on. We're going to quickly jump back on board here with Simon. He has the talk bow. Great weapon in Gears of War 3. It's a nice weapon to use as well. If you can get a headshot, it's extremely satisfying. So, of course, these teams coming out, flurry of activity for the start of the round, but it's going to slow down a bit now. But we see Simon really pursuing someone outside. Verix down to 3-on-1. He might have
caught there.
He probably should have backed out there a little bit quicker than what he did, but that's all right. It's 3-on-2. Still early in this grand final. This is, of course, the first map. It is a continuation, best of 11, with Mindfreak leading Exile 5 3-1. So, what do you expect the Exile 5 members to do now to try and close out this round, Durka?
Well, basically, they've just got to make a sandwich out of them.
Make a sandwich.
Make a sandwich.
We've got to split them up and then just collapse on them from both sides. Yep. That's the way you've got to do it. When you have that numerical advantage, you need to really collapse on them as a team. What we generally see teams doing when they've got numerical disadvantage is really collapsing on a one player on their own, which just makes me facepalm.
Yeah, it's dirty.
It's the most frustrating thing to see is when a team has advantage. And Dave goes huge, killing himself with the... Whoa.
Cruzy with a nice instant on Mango.
I thought Mango was like lagging out, then I realised we're actually on land because he was just strafing to the left. But we see Cruzy now, 2v1. I would not put this out of his grasp.
Oh, definitely not. Especially the way he's been playing this weekend. It's just been amazing.
Cruzy X, he was a member of the team which did go to Sydney. Didn't play as well as he probably could have at that land. Didn't play as well as he does online, but this competition he's really been turning it up. We've seen glimpses of brilliance as we saw against M12s. That 3v1 will go down as one of the best players of tournament play, as we see Scissor now take out that final kill, winning Exile 5 the first round of this Gears of War 3 grand final, and he gets 3 kills as well for it. Good decision to stay on with him, even though I changed soon after. Right, so we're going back in. We're on boom round now. I really want to see how Trav plays this. He's that guy who plays for MF, who goes down to that boom shot to deny them supply every time. So he's going down there. Of course, Lewis is just ahead of him. A smoke grenade gets thrown out. Trav being super aggressive. I thought he was going to push up the boom car then, but he didn't.
Lewis takes that early sandbag, but actually goes down. So Trav's going to move
Travioli,
up.
Smart play. Oh, but it's good that he didn't pick up that boom shot, because if he did, he would be a sitting duck. But that Lancer fire from Mindfreak, as you were stating before, is just going to work. Mindfreak grabs that boom shot now, and they're going to try and use it. But then Simon tries to push a 2-on-4 and gets dominated.
Desperate times, I guess.
Yep, as we see now, Trav trying to push. Scissor gets 1 kill on Cruzy, but I think it's going to be the same thing of too little, too late, as Verix cleans up that last kill with the Lancer, tying it back up at 1-1.
Yep, so considering that you have experience with both of these teams, Hayabusa, what do you think they should do?
I'm looking at Cruzy. If you can get if you can get Cruzy's hands on that talk bow early, generally the round is yours. He is an absolute machine with that weapon.
An animal, isn't he?
I was watching before off stream. He picked up the talk bow. First 3 talk bows were kills. So, but it seems like they're going out of here just to deny Cruzy access to that talk bow. As they strong push it through there again, as Dave goes to work with those incendiary grenades. Trav picks up that shotgun kill as they're trying to push back through now. Scissor's got that talk bow again early. He's just trying to stay alive. But, a member from the MF gets full red straight away, but Trav is there to back him up. It's 4-on-1, and Scissor uses that talk bow. Goes to work on Trav. 3-on-1, but now he's cornered, and it looks like there is no escape. We're going to jump on board with him. He's being a slippery little gypsy, trying to stay alive, and he does a little 180 spin on Verix, and he's wall bouncing. Verix gives him the standstill. Gives him the standstill shotgun, and that is the next round to Mindfreak. Again, they are going quite large. They're really just playing the numbers game right now, making sure they're putting every single probable outcome in their favour. As we're going to jump back on board, we'll go again with Lewis on this round. This is Boom round. A strange strat. They're sitting 2 on side on Boom. That's unheard of. But as we say, MF are doing the exact same thing. Wow. This is the grand final. That would never happen anywhere else. These guys are really trying to be aggressive, change things up. As we say, look at that, identical smoke grenades. These guys know exactly what they're all trying to do. Looking into a mirror, as we see now. Cruz gets crossed, and then Lewis is able to clean him up. Well, they're going to try to collapse on him in a 2-on-1, but no, smart move here by Scissor. They're going to leave Davey in there and isolate the 2 members outside. Lewis grabs those frag grenades and immediately goes to work. This was the smartest play they could have done. Instead of trying to work towards getting that kill inside, and then Lewis,
Dave unlucky there, just getting caught.
He was trying to get away from it. Unfortunately, instead of climbing cover, he bounced back off and rolled straight on top of that nade. It's a 2-on-4, no boom shot in anyone's hands just yet, but I think it's a matter of time, as Mango does now. But Mango, extremely crazy play. He picked that up on his own, a bit of a risk which didn't need to happen, but it's not going to bite him too hard because he did manage to stay alive. As Mango kills himself with a boom shot. Not sure if the best boom shot in Oz or just Mango, as it's now a 1v2 situation as Verix is trying to valiantly hold off outside spawn, but he's getting pistol in the back, and it is all over. As we see Scissor doing the glitch kick, missing his head, but doing a cool animation. As we now tied up at 2-2. Opinions thus far, young Durk.
Scissor's going really well. He's really on point. Well, if you look at the scoreboard, he's 6-2. Like, what is it, 3 or 4 rounds in? 3 or 4 rounds in, he is absolutely going to work, really showing the Australian community what he is capable of. As you see him throw that smoke at front door, Dave is there just trying to push through. Scissor now gets flanked and he doesn't get away. That was unlucky there. Smart play there by Mindfreak. Scissor just overcommitting a bit, but I think he also was caught off guard. He got stuck there on the cover as well, which probably wasn't the best. As we're now jumping back in, see where we've got Mindfreak at the 4-on-3 advantage. Verix is doing work from outside spawn. The good thing now for X5 is they're inside, so it's a lot easier to stay alive inside than it is to stay alive outside, as we saw last round with Mindfreak. But we're still just waiting, still going to see what Mindfreak are capable of doing in this 4v3. They will have access to Digger, they will have access to the grenades, of course. X5 will be getting that torque bow, but we see the grenades in the hands of Lewis. They must have got this early when they went and do that all outside rush strat. Lewis, those incendiary grenades are not to be toyed with. They are an extremely powerful weapon. Yeah, definitely not, especially on land. On land, as we see one getting through there. Oh, if that had been a couple centimetres to the right, I think Trav might have been done for, but he's going to be a little bit more smarter now. Cruz is there as well. Lewis trying to get that hard aim corner angle right now. He's going to wait for Cruz to pop out for half a second, and Cruz is going to say bye-bye, but we're just waiting still as Lewis is hard aiming this. We're going to see where everyone else is. Cruz is sitting there. Trav is sitting on the opposite side of the door. Verix is sitting outside at garden spawn. Dave at the APC spawn. But what I believe we should be seeing now is a strong push. Either commit one of the members from front door to go around to one side of the spawn and then commit. But what Simon can actually do from here is what he's trying to do is he can actually talk way underneath that truck and get the torque bow kill, which he's just missed now. I'm going to go out and spectate whoever is out there because they are going to be... Verix out there. Verix will be scared for his life. Yeah, he's noticed that he's going to sit on the wheel. Oh, nearly getting taken out. To full red from that torque bow.
I remember I was actually playing for Legacy back in the day, and I actually discovered that talk bow on a member from Anarchy, I think it was, and they sent me a rage message afterwards saying that I was a hacker. I was mad. But
that's fair enough.
Let's get back into it now. It's still 4-3. Mindfreak playing really slowly, considering what's actually happening. Of course, they're going to be a little bit careful because Exile 5 are going to have that death cam.
Yep,
so
that's exactly right.
It's going to be hard, though, because the entire deal with having less numbers than your enemies to try and isolate a one-on-one. But it's going to be extremely hard simply because of the length they're going to have to run to try and get a one-on-one with Virix or with Dave. But we see Nade is getting... I'm going to go inside now because that's what seems to be where all the action is. As Simon is taken to full red, Virix is there. He's going to try to clean up with Lancer. Simon charging that talk bow, trying to get a cheeky angle. He's getting a Lancer from front door again, and he's full red. Well, not full red, half red. Yeah, I was over-exaggerating. But we're getting back now. Simon just trying to get some actives on that shotgun. Must be out of talk bow. Lewis here sitting at H desk just trying to watch those incendiary grenades. It looks like they're going to try class on Dave. Dave's getting full red. He's getting diggered. He had digger. He was full red. Stayed alive.
How did he get out of there?
I don't know. He takes every bullet. As we look now, Lewis sitting at front desk. A strong push here by Mindfreak through two, pushing through front door. Lewis has to play really well. He must be out of Lancer ammo or something to swap through his shotgun there. Druzy has those incendiary grenades. He's going to put them to use now. A bit of a choke there on the first incendiary grenade kill. Lewis gets pistoled in the side, stays alive. Cruzy still with a spare one up his sleeve if he wishes to use it. But we see Lancer fire plenty coming through. If Trav wanted to, he could run in the front door and get an angle on Lewis if he really wanted to, but that would be quite a risky move, but it might pay off. But Dave getting really cheeky now, edging in, and there it is, actually there by Cruzy, really flipping it into their favour. They should not lose this now. We see that pistol coming in. Simon gets full redded. Mango gets cleaned up by Dave, and Simon the last alive, and he gets lanced. He gets lanced down, and that round is all over. I'm hearing a bit of trash from the floor. I'm not sure who's giving it to who, but Simon getting the Y execute. And
fair bit of trash going out.
Flying back and forth right now.
This is good stuff. This is what we want to hear.
It's good to hear. It's really getting the main stage on live. We see quite a crowd out there at the moment. We're going to jump back on board now. Who do you think we should jump on for this boom round?
Let's go Trav.
We're going to jump on board with Trav. The Trav.
We saw how he played at the first round, so we'll see what he does this time.
Looks like he's going out there again. A huge role to undertake. Of course, he's getting full red, and fortunately he wasn't in no position there to put some fire there on Lewis, who gets away with that boom shot quite easily. We'll see Dave with those nades. If he can use those nades correctly, he can maybe nullify that boom shot. He's going to try to push out front door and throw them. There goes one, but I don't think that's going to get a kill. That's not going to clean up anyone. He should probably hold this last one. If he wanted to really be cheeky, there's no one left alive, so he might be able to tag on in a sneaky position, but I don't think he will.
He could throw one just at that guy down there, force him back. Yeah, he's been forced back to pistol.
He's been forced, and that is boom shot. That's a win right there for Mindfreak, because there is a very low possibility. He fires one boom shot and that one misses. I'm pretty sure he fired that one into the stairs. It might have sailed over. I might have just been imagining things. But we see Virix with that sniper. Let's see if he can get a sneaky little angle. Expect him to go back out through front door, I reckon. As we see one boom shot get fired there. I'm going to jump on board with who has boom. That is, of course, Lewis.
Yes.
There he is. I'm not sure who should I spectate, boom shot or snipe?
Well, let's go snipe.
Let's go snipe. Let's go the Blainer. This is the Blaine train right here, and Virix wants a ticket. So we're still 4-on-4. We're looking at Virix now. Oh, and he gets the headshot on Simon. Virix. Just as I say that, Virix going huge for his team. It would have been just as big if it had been. But no, there's the boom shot right there. He got shot on boom as they're waiting now. There's a burn shot coming in. Lewis not getting a kill with that one. 3-on-4. He's trying to get that angle on. He just misses over the sandbag. You can't hit that headshot, Virix. You got a nice headshot before. Don't try to do the impossible, bruh. As we're now waiting. He's trying to push now. Going down those stairs. He sees him down there. He's going to try to push the advantage, but he's got back up there from Dave. Dave just sitting there with his Lancer. Not going to overcommit, because that would be a dumb thing to do considering what
Virix is going to try and get a sneaky little body shot off
body shot. Don't underestimate the body shot. If you can get a body shot and then follow it up with a Lancer fire, like what just happened then, I think you can get an easy down. It's basically an instant down if you can get Lancer fire on the same guy. And we say, oh, he's going for another little headshot. All three members from X5 right there. And there's Scissor now trying to push Virix. If Virix was smart, he'd just run away. But no, I thought he was going to go back in and re-engage Scissor. But
Lewis is about to get up.
Dave, Virix cleans him up. And now the first map goes to Mindfreak. A good display there of power from the Mindfreak team, but that round goes to Virix. That snipe was the catalyst of what led them to win that round. As we see some trash talk going back and forth here. This is good.
It is.
I'm enjoying this. I'm sitting here with my good mate Durka here in the booth, just waiting to see what's going on. And our next game type, we shall find out what that is. Just give me one moment, Durka. Do you have any shout-outs, Durka?
Shout-outs to the other 2 members of my team, which is Death Turtles or Jake. Yeah, I don't know why you're not here, but yeah, you're a top bloke. And to Diddy, who's sort of like our little apprentice of our team. Yeah, nice guy. I'm sure he's watching, cheering on, spamming up the chat.
Hey guys, and we are back, just about to get underway with the next map of this grand final here. It is going to be Dry Dog King of the Hill, of course. I do have alongside me Durka, the in-lieu admin for this competition. We are seeing some great gameplay here, aren't we, Durka?
Oh, absolutely. It's been good games all weekend, pretty much.
Yeah, very good game last game. Of course, Virix picking up that nasty headshot to win it out. We're 20 seconds away from a start here, so I reckon who do you think we should jump in on board with to start this one?
Let's go Dave.
Let's go Dave.
I've always been interested
Papa Dave from Telstra. Give a little shout out to Telstra there.
Kmart controller.
The Afterglow controller. That is the controller of the gods there, which was having errors before, but for some reason he's using it again in the grand final.
Ruthless.
Ruthless. He is the ruthless man. As we're going to jump on board, let's find where is Big Dave?
The big rig.
The big rig. Looking for him. There he is. As he's
good guy Quincy delivering a crush.
A crusher. Funny story. We were driving back last night from the LAN, and I was dead tired, and all I wanted was a crusher. And we went to 2 KFCs, and they didn't have crushers. I was devastated. But we're jumping back on board now, as we see a lot of members here from the COG, which is MF. They're actually dominating up top control.
Yeah, they are. Simon's just sitting outside. He's going to try and hold down that hill for his teammates to come back, give him a bit of support. He's going to drop back to Tiki, try and control that spawn.
Tiki spawn is very important, of course. There's a couple spawns which will always occur when you are holding down this hill, which is of course, Banner, Tiki, and Blue Crate. So we see Simon now. He's just kind of sitting on the stairs. I jumped off Dave earlier. I shouldn't have jumped off Dave. I shouldn't have. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad man. And he gets another nade. 2 nades, 3 kills. Perfect use. Dat efficiency. as we're still spectating now, we've got Dave. He's putting a lot of Lancer Fire down towards that member going banner. Of course, we are still waiting. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of radio broadcast there because me and the Durkmeister were on the stream, but that's cool. I got a crusher, so I'm happy. As Scissor and Mango both get killed, there's a little triple on screen there for X5. As we are waiting, there's only one member left alive, but they've all just spawned, and they're going to push extremely hard from Blue Crate.
Yes,
Cruz tries to throw a nade out there. I'm not sure if that actually landed, but if it did, it would have been perfect. We're still waiting, though, as they're going to push across Middle Bridge. There's only 15 seconds left on this hill, though, so hopefully that they can take advantage. This next hill can go to a lot of spots. It can go Torquebow, it can go Blue Crate, it can go Red Pellet, it can go anywhere. So this next hill is basically a roll of the dice, as we see that it is going to go Torquebow. Good decision there, as Verix gets a nice little double kill there, well going large. I'm not sure what the instances were, but we see that one shot now aiming across the middle bridge. And it's going to, and look at this. This is Mango, very smart. He's actually baiting the cap. He's milking the cap so it won't change. But unfortunately, you can only do that for so long.
Buying his team that little bit of time makes all the difference.
As we see, that must have been a 3-person cap because that hill was capped so quickly. We're now just waiting. Mango's dropping down. He's going to probably try and grab this ink grenade here. He's going right back through the pistol. Very conservative play.
Yeah, he is. Mango's going to pick up that ink, and he's going to try and coordinate with his teammates almost to break this hill. Mindfreak, when they're set up, it is a very difficult task to dispose of.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, Mango. Dave is going huge right now. He's got no shotgun and pulls out the pistol and pistols him down. I thought Mango actually hit him with that ink grenade there. Mango did extremely well there. He did what we call as the bait ink, where you pretend to throw it and don't actually do it. So a very smart play there. Unfortunately couldn't capitalise, but none of it was his fault. I thought he did as well as he could have. Dave, just the maestro.
He is. It's just brilliant to watch.
I swear he has double HP compared to everyone else. As we see now, Mango and Lewis now pushing very angrily across Middle Bridge. I can see it in their faces. They really want to win this. Who doesn't? This is the grand final. If you win this, you are Gears of War royalty. So
we talked about it on the forums.
We talked about it on the forums. The forums where logic is not always present. But we're still here as we're watching now. Dave is trying to get some shots down towards Red Pallet, but now he's moving across Middle Bridge. They're setting up the Blue Crate. Lewis is there trying to stop him. But as we say that, I didn't even notice, but Mindfreak have skipped to almost an 80-point lead as Trav now using that Lancer effectively.